In a temple there was a cleaning robot. While it was cleaning, it suddenly knelt before the Buddha statue and understood the Buddhist teachings. As a robot, it had no distractions and quickly became the most enlightened monk in the temple. The monks sought its advice, and even the temple abbot asked for its guidance. The monks gave it the Dharma name, Jack. News of the robot's enlightenment spread, sparking widespread attention across society. The monks recognized its achievement, but the higher-ups were deeply skeptical. To settle the controversy, they invited Nick, an engineer who repaired robots. After hearing the monk's story, Nick still didn't believe, thinking that a robot couldn't become a high monk. But when he arrived at the temple, he was shocked. The robot was no longer cleaning, but kneeling before the Buddha statue, meditating alongside the monks. Nick began inspecting Jack, and the test results came back normal, which made him panic. Nick submitted his report to the company, but the higher-ups still didn't believe it, deciding to visit the temple in person for an inspection. If the report was true, the robot would be destroyed. A female disciple hesitated, knelt on the ground, and begged Jack to escape. Jack remained still, pointed to the electronic clock on the wall, and asked her, "What is this?" The disciple answered, "It's an electronic clock." Then Jack removed its mechanical arm, and asked, "And what is this? Is it a hand or an electronic watch?" The disciple was stunned. On the last night of its life, Jack wandered through the temple's corridor, knelt once again before the Buddha statue, and asked the philosophical question that has troubled humanity for ages. Who am I? Where do I come from? Where am I going? The next day, the sound of cars and voices disrupted the temple's quiet. The robot manufacturers arrived with their team, believing the robot was just a tool. The fact that Jack could comprehend Buddhist teachings, and that humans even sought its advice, and perhaps even surpassed human wisdom, shocked them. The higher-ups decided to destroy Jack, but the monks opposed, believing Jack to be their master, helping them solve their doubts. They argued that it shouldn't be rejected just because it was a robot. The higher-ups decided to bring in the highest leader of the Buddhist faith, and a debate between the robot and the leader was about to unfold. Would Jack be able to resolve the crisis and save its fate? Who do you think will win?